Nvidia stock sooner rather than later is going to do another stock split. Nvidia stock has been roaring since last year, May of 2023. The stock price right now is 800, almost around 800 bucks per share, and it just can't seem to stop. Every time when I look at my phone, well, it gives me notifications that another day, another all-time high for Nvidia. It's just absolutely insane, and they are absolutely crushing it. It feels like Tesla back in 2020 and 2021. It just couldn't stop going up. But in this video, we're gonna be talking about Nvidia's stock split, which is gonna happen very soon. In my opinion, I think it's gonna happen within the next 3 months, no later than that. And I'm gonna go into why, how much stock split, all that goodie. So if you guys are ready, smash that like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already, man. Let's go. So a company will only do a stock split if they know the stock price is going to continue to go higher. And for Nvidia's case, that could be the case. That's right. I do see personally when I do the analysis for Nvidia, and I think I'll do a video on that separately because we kind of have to talk about this company because it's absolutely insane. But based on their future profits, it looks like the stock could go higher. Check out these numbers. Simply Wall Street is estimating that Nvidia is going to generate $60 billion in profits by 2027. At that time, if we do give a 50 PE to it, that's a 3 trillion market cap. Okay, maybe 50 PE is a bit too high. Let's do 40 PE. That's 2.4 trillion. Right now, it looks like the stock is trying to price that in. Like now until 2027. It's absolutely insane. Right now, it looks like they're trying to price that in, which is absolutely insane because 2027 is 3 years from now, which is absolutely insane. But let's go based on the lowest, the 40 PE of a valuation of 2.4 trillion, which would be a fair value, I guess, by 2027. And if they're trying to price that in, and right now Nvidia stock is around 800 bucks, which would be a valuation of almost 2 trillion, that means it has another 20 to 25% to go to 1,000 bucks per share. And if you want to do the 50 PE calculation, that's 1,500 bucks, which is another 50% increase from now, which is just a sheesh moment. It's crazy. If they're trying to price this in, then I can definitely see this happening very, very soon. For the stock to be about 1,000 bucks plus within the next 3 months. And if this is going to happen, and it looks like it's going to happen, then 100% the stock split is happening within the next 3 months. And I think it's going to begin once we are past the 800 bucks per share. Because if we look at Nvidia's stock split history, the last stock split that they did, which was in July 2021, the stock price was around 800 bucks per share as well. So we're pretty much there. History seems to be repeating itself with Nvidia, and it looks like we're going to be getting another stock split. And honestly, I do think Nvidia and the team are discussing on how to do the stock split at this very moment, at this time. I 100% bet you they're talking about it. And the stock split history for Nvidia is absolutely a sheesh moment. Check it out, guys. So they've done about 5 stock splits since 2000. One Nvidia share bought prior to June 27th, 2000 would equal to 48 Nvidia shares today, which is just absolutely insane. If you guys are following on X, and if you guys aren't, bruh, why aren't you, man? You guys are missing on some really juicy data and some other things that I posted regarding Tesla, because I am going all into Tesla stock, but Nvidia and other stocks as well. I made this post here saying how many years it took for these stocks to be valued over 6 digits return, 6-digit ROI, and they all were about 25 years and plus, while Tesla was only in the stock market for 14 years. And they have long ways to go to reach those levels. So that's why I see the opportunity with Tesla. Obviously, not just looking at the stock price, but the fundamental of the business. They are very early, extremely early. And that's why I'm continuing to buy more Tesla shares. I will not stop buying Tesla shares until it goes above 200 or something like that. So I will continue to buy Tesla shares, and Tesla's days are coming. No doubt about that. The growth, they have so much room to grow, which is absolutely insane. But back to Nvidia. In June 27th of 2000, they did a 2-for-1 stock split. 15 months later, another 2-for-1 stock split. 4 years later, another 2-for-1 stock split. 17 months later, a 3-for-2 stock split, which is interesting. And 2021, which will be in July 20th or 21st, 4-for-1 stock split, which the stock price was around 800 bucks per share. So again, I am saying that they're going to do another stock split literally within the next 3 months. It's a given, it's going to happen. I don't care what anybody says. I am 99.9% sure a stock split is coming. No doubt about that. I mean, the stock is hovering around 800. They crushed earnings, and they're going to continue crushing earnings for the next few quarters at least, or at least until 2027 if they're going to be hitting 60 billion in profits, which is double, tripling what they have now, which is absolutely insane. Easily the stock's going to be over 1,000, and the stock split is definitely coming for Nvidia. And here's the crazy part, guys. A 50 PE with a $60 billion in profits by 2027, that's a 3 trillion market cap. If they're trying to price that in now, Nvidia is going to become the world's most valuable company, outpacing Apple, which they're just a little over 2.8 trillion at the recording of this video, which is, that's just insane growth. That's crazy. But Pejjy, what does it mean for a company to do a stock split? What's the benefits of a stock split? Why is there so much hype over it? Well, there's a lot of benefits to a stock split. First things first, it gets easier to purchase the stock, not cheaper because the valuation stays the same, but instead of buying the stock at 800, if they do another 4-for-1 stock split, that goes down to 200. Instead of shelling out 800 bucks to get one share, you can shell out 200 now to get one share. That's one benefit, that you can get the stock easier, not cheaper, but just easier. 200 bucks compared to 800 bucks for one share. Yeah, that's that's a big difference. Now you may argue that, yeah, there's fractional shares, but a lot of investing apps out there doesn't offer fractional shares. Some of the apps that I use in Canada, the investment apps that I use in Canada, like Questrade and some other ones, they don't allow fractional shares. So if somebody really wants to buy Nvidia and they have Questrade and other platforms that doesn't allow it, well, they can't really get it because there's no fractional share. So doing a stock split brings the price lower, which makes it easier to get the stock. They can finally invest in some Nvidia stock, and this will automatically bring new investors into the stock. And when a company does a stock split, it shows strength in the company. In my opinion, it's like a flex. It's a way of saying that, hey man, my stock price is too high, so we need to bring the price down lower by doing a stock split to make it easier for our investors to invest in. It's a flex. It's really a flex, but it just shows a lot of strength in the company that, hey, we are confident that our stock price will continue to go higher, so we're going to do stock splits. Now, how could Nvidia execute this stock split? What is it, 4-for-1, 5-for-1? Well, if the stock's going to continue running to 1,000 bucks per share, I think they're going to do, if it goes to 1,000 bucks per share, I could easily see a 5-for-1, bringing the stock down to as low as 200 bucks per share as a stock split. So I can see that happening, and again, within the next 3 months. No doubt about that. The stock is around 800, and historically, that's when Nvidia will do a stock split around the 800 mark. It could reach 1,000 soon, and if they do, 5-for-1 stock split. That's my opinion alone. Obviously, don't take that as facts. This is all a prediction, but I'm very, very confident about that this is going to happen within the next 3 months. Personally, I don't have any Nvidia stock, and I was planning to buy it in the low of 2022 when the stock was around 100 bucks. But Tesla was around 100 bucks. And I'm just like, long term, Tesla has more potential than Nvidia. And I follow Tesla like almost every day, so I know what I'm getting myself into. So instead of having my batch of investment to some of it to go into Nvidia, I got more Tesla. If you're a Tesla investor, it's really tough right now because everyone's like,
yo, sell your Tesla and buy Nvidia, man. Tesla's gonna go to 150 bucks. Elon has moved on, and so should you.
Which is absolutely flippin' hilarious and ridiculous. But it seems like the whole stock market thinks that Nvidia can solve anything, that they can do what Tesla's doing, they can solve FSD, they can make rockets now, they can do, it's just ridiculous what the euphoria is around Nvidia, that they can do anything now. Same thing what it was with Tesla back in 2020 and 2021, which it reached the peak of like 350, 400, which I did not buy because that was way overvalued at that time. Nvidia is slowly entering that stage as well, where everyone thinks that Nvidia is the king and they're going to be solving everything. I'm not against Nvidia. I love Nvidia. They're a strong company, and I do think they will become the world's most valued company at some point in the next few years or so. And then Tesla will come and overtake them later. But it's very important to not to give it in the noise. Do your research. Go based on the facts. I remember in 2022 where there was a lot of bad noise against Nvidia. The US government put a ban on selling chips to China, which was it impacted Nvidia very hard. You had AMD and Intel and other chip makers, even Apple's new chip, which was apparently stronger than Nvidia's, saying that this is going to crush Nvidia, and the sentiment was very bad. Kind of like how it is right now with Tesla stock or Tesla at the moment. But then all of a sudden, 2 years later, it's flipped like a light switch. And I made a post about this on X as well. So really, it's a lot of human emotions to it, which you have to put away when it comes to the stock market and just look at the facts. If you guys been following Tesla, version 12 is looking pretty darn juicy. Tesla's Model 3 refresh is increasing in prices because demand is there. We got the Cybertruck ramping like crazy. We got energy ramping like crazy. So many things are coming along with this company that everyone is like forgetting, ditching it, and going to Nvidia and buying things. They're selling Tesla at a low and buying Nvidia at a high. Not that it's at a high right now. I think it has more to go, but it's just the human psychology that's hilarious here, and you should not give into the noise. But that is going to be another video on its own. Nvidia is getting ready for a stock split, and it's gonna be a sheesh moment, and it's gonna, I think just on this news alone, it's gonna bring the stock even up another $100 or per share or something like that. It's absolutely a sheesh moment. Tesla's time is gonna be coming soon. When? Well, check out this stock split. I have to update this video, but check it out. Tesla stock split is sooner than you guys think. Obviously, it's a prediction, and it's an old prediction, so take everything with a grain of salt. Guys, get your Tesla I bought the dip t-shirt, because this is the dip. This is the dip. Subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.